My name is Willy Hendrks. I'm happy to give here a presentation about my book, Move First, Think Later. I'm here at the London Chess Classic because my book has won the English Chess Federation Book of the Year award, which was handed over to me yesterday. There was quite some competition on the shortlist for this prize, amongst them the latest book by Garry Kasparov. So I'm really very happy with winning this prize. In this presentation I want to give you a short impression on what my book is about, and I will illustrate this with some nice chess. There already is a position on the board. White is to move. In my book I have the suggestion that maybe it's possible to improve your chess without using any language. So if you think this is true, you don't have to listen anymore to me and just simply can start solving this position. As the subtitle reads, my book is about sense and nonsense in improving your chess. It's about our methods and theories about how to improve our chess. But in a broader sense, you could see it as some kind of journey into the chess playing mind. It is inspired by recent developments in cognitive science, cognitive psychology, as well as by my own experience as a chess trainer. There has been quite some discussion about the title of the book. Some see it as a provocation only, but I'm being quite serious. Anyway, it nicely expresses the intention to put a few things upside down. One concept I have become a bit skeptical about is what could be called the classical view or the classical dogma of chess didactics. It claims that we should first carefully examine the characteristics of a position, and only when we completely grasp it, we should start looking at the concrete moves that will somehow be rolling automatically. Let's see if we can reverse this respectable order and start with the moves and end up with the evaluation of the position. Trial and error, you may say, which is a concept that is much despised in traditional chess didactics. To think a bit further about this question, we'll have a look at part of an old game between Cherbak and Lazarev, a game from the Soviet Union in 1960. The white player is not a well-known player, but judging by his play in this game, he must have been pretty strong. This position is one of the puzzles in my book. I'll give you some more time to think about it because it's quite a difficult position. I will tell you something about my training experiences with this position. I gave this to a lot of different students in different training sessions. And one thing that was quite remarkable was that some of them solved it correctly without noticing that black is a piece up. Since you cannot think of that as being a minor characteristic of the position, it somehow shows that they simply didn't look at the characteristics at all, but simply started with moves. If you like to think about it a little more at home, this is the moment to pause the video. As has become clear by now, white has sacrificed a piece for one pawn, and it's not easy to see how he should develop his attack. There is, however, one very beautiful maneuver available, which starts with the move knight e2, and the knight goes to f4 and h5. In this tactical position, this looks like a very slow maneuver, but amazingly, black has no real defense against this. I'll show you how the game continued. So white played knight e2. Well, probably black didn't choose the best defense in this position, but no matter what, he's lost anyway. He played queen b6 check. King g2. Made some space for the king. But white continued his plan, and now there's no real defense against knight h5. Black played queen d4, but now white can simply mate in 3 with knight h5 check. Well, king either way, and g7 check, and on the next move queen g6 will be made. A beautiful finish that could have been even more nice if black would have chosen the best defense at this point, which would be bishop e8, at least guarding this g6 square. And now white has a very beautiful win, probably more than one win, but very nice would be knight e6 check. g7 check, and after king h7, white very nicely can play queen g6, which gives a very nice and actually quite rare mating net. I haven't seen this anywhere before. Okay, that would have been really a nice finish, but let's get back to the respectable order of first studying the characteristics and only then proceeding to the moves. I think this order can easily be reversed. If we look at the position, very quickly moves pop up in our mind's eye, and starting to work with these moves can bring us quickly to the essence of the position. So moves are not only the outcome of some thinking process, they are very much the input, the starting point. The title of my book hints at this. It's not some clever thinking process that can help you find the best move in any position, but it's the enormous amount of knowledge you bring with you to the board. Good moves, mainly. I hope this short introduction has given you a first impression of my book. I will not praise it any further, since this is not considered to be a good taste. But according to the jury of the English Chess Federation Book of the Year Award, it will give you an original, thought-provoking, stimulating and entertaining read. Thank you for your attention.